Nemus. After that, I attendance. Give our bell like lollipops. I just never get it. When my cousin died, all I wanted to do was thug. Tell a body something, know somebody know what. We gon' beat the case, fool. My lawyer know the judge. On my mama, that's on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama, that's on my mama, on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama. Player made addition. My bitch say why I spend all my time in the kitchen. He ain't bring a mask, he ain't forget this submission. Ski goggles on, ready to head, but the Christian. Fucking with a yellow bone. Got family on my trunk on Yellowstone. Wake up, you that nigga, yeah, I can't tell you wrong. Like I brought some skunk with me, I be smelling strong. I told him this ain't what it was. Push it to the limit, strap on me like a stud. Suitable employee of the month to the plug. My girl got a pretty face and came with a bud. Ghetto high class on my mama, on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama, that's on my mama, on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama, that's on my mama. That's on my mama, on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama. That's on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama. Keep a baby bankroll. Ain't no ATMs in jail. Hell yeah, that's him. You can tell by the smell. Shit ain't been the same since these niggas started too. Needed distribution, now I'm bobbing with a cutie. I don't need a rubber when I'm bobbing with a cutie. Morning after pill, baby girl, science prove it. Chip just brought some dice and now everybody shoot. Birthday ain't like pinkies, now everybody do it. On my mama, on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama, on my mama, on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama. Wait, God. Alright, let's go back.
I'm seeing this screenshot.
Favorite middleman, I ain't seen a seed in years. Come to Lil Mexico if you need a cleaner deal. Tiny baby pocket rocket in this here side pocket. I don't want that pussy, mama, I'm a bye-bye. B's and C's showing L6 and high bobbing. Diamonds in my collar, I'm a rock waller. Don't judge me on metaphors. Got Wayne for that. Know she got a repertoire. If my name attached, biggest blasphemer. Rental company let us all loose with fast beamers. Label cut the check, Grizzlo up the stats tweaking. Video shoot at the studio, then tag Nemus. After that, I'm in attendance. Give our bell like lollipops. I just never get it. When my cousin died, all I wanted to do was thug. Tell a body something, know somebody know what. We gon' beat the case, fool. My lawyer know the judge. On my mama, that's on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama, that's on my mama, on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama. Player made addition. My bitch say why I spend all my time in the kitchen. He ain't bring a mask, he ain't forget this submission. Ski goggles on, ready to head but a Christian. Fucking with a yellow bone. Got family on Scott, pop my trunk on Yellowstone. Wake up, you that nigga, yeah, I can't tell you wrong. Like I brought some skunk with me, I be smelling strong. Ain't what it was. Shit the limit, strap on me like on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama. That's on my mama. On my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama. That's on my mama. That's on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. On my mama. That's on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama. Hell yeah, that's him. You can tell by the smell. Shit ain't been the same since these niggas too. Needed distribution, now I'm bobbing with a cutie. I don't need a rubber when I'm bobbing with a cutie. Want a pill, baby girl, science prove it. Tip just brought some dice and now everybody shoot. First they ain't like pinkies, now everybody do it. On my mama, on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama, on my mama. On my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama.
There we go. What's the
On my
deal?
mama. That's on my mama, on my mama, on my mama. That's on my mama.
Yo.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I thought bro was drinking a whole fifth of Henny. I ain't gonna sit and cat with you, dog. Hey, bro, you threw me off. I was like, nah.
Yeah, man. You know you gotta get that damn cranberry juice in you, man.
Oh, nah, for shit show.
Good,
You gotta
man.
keep that cranberry and that garlic on you all the time.
Yeah. What's going down with y'all, man?
Man, nothing, man. I'm trying to see.
How y'all
Trying to
boys
see.
doing, man?
Trying to see what the wave guy got to talk about, because I feel like this gonna get us canceled. Hey, I feel bro about to get us canceled.
Nah, for real.
Hey, bro, about to get us canceled. You better be out of there.
Hey, man.
That's a touchy subject, to be honest.
Hey, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, man, we about to get this shit cracking. Let me grab my letter of content.
Not your letter.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, this man crazy.
Hey, we're gonna set some shit straight tonight.
Shit. Bro, I ain't gonna count though, bro. I ain't know what. I'm gonna let bro start this mug off, and I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
Where my damn vape?
Hey, Jalen.
What's up?
So
What's
let's talk about the good things about Marcus Garvey. What did this preacher nigga scam want to do for good for black people?
Bro, let me check, bro. For when, bro. All I know, this is the only thing I know about this nigga, because I don't know too much about that nigga. I went to college, bro, to African American history. My history teacher straight up said that real shit. I don't know shit about that
And
nigga.
you
And the
didn't learn
reason,
shit about Marcus Garvey. That's
man,
crazy.
look, I'm gonna tell you why though. I'm gonna tell you why. Because for one, like I told bro, I grew up in a Black Panther type household. You feel me?
Yeah.
So even my grandma never spoke about him. I never, I always heard his name, but I never understood why my people never talked about him. So when I was in
That's
college,
crazy.
my professor was like, "Bro, that nigga didn't do shit for us." You feel like straight up? That's what bro said. He said, "Bro, that nigga didn't do shit for us, bro."
Yeah.
Like, and what Sean just said, bro. Like my professor said that man was a scammer, bro. Like he just filled niggas' heads up, type shit. He had a good philosophy, I give bro that, but shit, I don't know too much about that nigga, bro.
Hey, bro, who I seen that cash out to?
And let that shit be about some Fred Hampton or some shit. You know, some Fred Hampton, Jeff Fort type shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Huey P. I can do that.
That's really crazy though, you know, because Marcus Garvey was kind of like the precursor to the Black Panther movement and to those movements like that. Because he was trying to get us to leave, to make our own society. And that's what Black Panther was all about. You know, but of course, he had a bad rep by that time and he was dead.
You know what I'm saying? And like that's the whole thing. And like that's my thing, bro. You don't. It's just like you doing a thorough background check, but you don't know who a person is until you really see them for who they really are. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that shit your grandma used to say? You got to witness a motherfucker in 4 seasons type shit. You got to witness a nigga in 4 seasons, bro. Like, and trust me, one of them seasons, bro, gonna prove they flaws. That nigga was getting all that attention, all that money, and that's when that shit showed.
Let me turn this off, man. Fucking up my signal.
Hey, y'all want to real quick?
What's up? Damn, why my shit tripping?
Nah, they ain't yours. That Sean still tripping.
Y'all want to read a little bit?
Man, I don't want to read
nothing. I said, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I don't want to read nothing about that, man. I don't care for him.
Hold on.
Now, this is what I think.
Man, you don't want to read nothing about him. Jalen, what happened?
Bro.
I think there's a little conspiracy behind it, too, though.
Go ahead.
Because, you know, J. Edgar Hoover made a fucking Negro agency to get him. You know, he literally made an agency for like a Men in Black for getting niggas, and the target was Marcus Garvey and his organization. Now, what happened with Marcus Garvey? You had the other Black people organizations trying to get him out of there because what he was saying, they didn't believe it. You had Booker T. Washington, and you had Du Bois. Booker T was saying how he wanted the Black people to all come together and work on themselves. And once you get businesses and once you build up yourself, then you got something to present in the society. And then you'll get your freedom. But until you do that, you won't have your equality as the white people. Now, Du Bois was saying he was demanding equality right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we don't need to have shit. We don't have to start businesses and build up ourselves. We're due, you know, this natural rights and all this shit. But Marcus was on some shit like, fuck that. We're never going to be equal in America. And if you look at it, he was right to an extent, man. We still dealing with this shit. And they use us. They use us in a lot of different ways, but majority of us are not, you know, in a what's for lack of words, we're not necessarily given the best start from the start, you know.
I like I said, I totally, you know, I said see, you know, the philosophy of it and everything like that. But, you know, and like you said, his teachings was basically like the foundation for the Black Panthers. That's a fact. But see, my thing is like the reason why I didn't care to learn from him or learn about him was because it was always somebody greater. You feel me? Fred Hampton, like I said, for instance, bro went all through Chicago, went to the Latinos, you know what I'm saying, the redneck whites, and was like, you know, nigga, like, y'all beefing with us, and these the motherfuckers y'all should be beefing with because these y'all people. And they don't give a fuck about y'all. You feel me? So, like, that's my whole entire thing. You know, Marcus Garvey, bro, from what I seen, bro, like, bro was just, he came up to me like, I can see where he was going, but how long would it have last? You feel me? Because you're going straight off anger. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You're thinking irrational. Hold on, bro.
I'm trying to see my hot pot. Ready. God dang.
Goo.
Hey,
Goo.
yo.
Hey, good to see you, bro. Glad to know what I'm saying. See you. Glad to see you. Know what I'm saying. Back in that
Yeah,
mix,
man.
nigga. We
Glad to
need
see.
you on here every time, nigga.
Yeah, man. You know, man. You know, man. We
But,
enjoy this type of stuff, man.
nah, for real, though. This stuff be funny.
It's the
Niggas
stuff
be...
that.
These hoes gonna go viral. I'm telling you, these bitches gonna go viral. Niggas gonna be looking at us like, these motherfuckers crazy. They don't give a damn. Hey, they don't give a damn. But like I said, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like, you know, like I said, I got his philosophy. It's the same way I got, you know what I'm saying? I got with Malcolm X philosophy and everything. You know, it's just, like I said, bro, it's just the same. I mean, people has always been greater. So ain't no point for me to dive back into something, you know what I'm saying, that deep. You know, that's really my fault. I ain't gonna lie. But as far as him, you know, I do thank him because, again, if it wasn't for his philosophy, there wouldn't be no Black Panthers, there wouldn't be no Huey P, no Fred, you feel me? None of that. And like you said, we talk about Edgar Hoover, like that nigga created, like you said, that Operation Black Messiah shit, bro. Like that shit still goes on to this day, my nigga.
That's
Like that shit still goes on to this day. Like anybody, bro, they feel that has a voice that could be a threat is gonna bro. Like, yeah, we go to the store, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, and I got a whole bunch of conspiracy theories about that shit. You feel me? You know,
that's
but it's just, you know, like that nigga, I forgot Hoover. I don't think it was even Hoover. It may have been Hoover or somebody that was up under him. Remember the chick that was singing the Blood on the Leaves shit?
blood on the
You remember?
leaf.
Yeah, by Kanye West. You know that song, that Blood on the Leaves? How your mug start off,
Yeah,
strange
yeah,
fruit.
yeah.
So, okay, so that woman that sang that song, right? The FBI wanted her to stop singing that song because it was about lynching, but she wouldn't stop. These motherfuckers, so she was a heroin addict. So she wound up getting like sick real bad. So she was in the doctors and shit, you know, in the hospital. The FBI told all the hospitals in her area not to operate on her. And she died a painful, slow death, bro. Straight up, it's on the internet, bro. The documents are out there. You know what I'm saying? So anybody with a voice, bro, they gonna feel like they gonna take you out. There goes for these rappers. There goes for these rappers, bro. If you ain't
That's
paying, you know what I'm saying?
Look
If
at
you ain't,
Tupac. Look at Tupac and Biggie, man. That was Operation Black Messiah.
that's
Just look
right
at
there was operating.
Malcolm
But
X, Martin Luther King.
honestly, Biggie, bro, I feel Biggie was like collateral damage.
Yeah, because he wasn't as vocal as far as
I'm gonna keep
revolutionary.
right. I'm gonna keep it a book. If I had to say anybody, bro, I had to get Jay-Z up out of there. I mean, not Jay-Z up out of there. If I had to say anybody wanted to get Biggie up out of it, it would have been Jay-Z, bro. I mean, that's the only person I can say who would want that nigga up out of there. I mean, it's already been talked that nigga got Big L killed. You feel
I've
me?
heard
You know
something
what I'm
like that.
saying? You know what I'm
I've heard
saying? Like,
something like
you know
that.
what I'm saying? And like, and these, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not getting this shit from no fucking YouTube. I got niggas from New York, you know, I'm discussing with my group chat saying, yeah, like, yeah, that shit
That's
got some truth
known.
to it. You
This
feel
is
me? Like that
known
shit
out here type
known.
shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but like you said, bro, like anybody that have a voice, bro, it's like it's just no possible way how like this shit be like like for certain shit to be orchestrated, bro. It starts to really make you wonder, like, bro, this shit fake. Like all this shit that's going on is fake. Like it's a bigger picture
Bro,
behind this shit.
it's just crazy, man. The more I jump in to this stuff, this type of stuff, Black history, it throws me somewhere else, like to history in general. And I'm like, hold up,
Mhm.
what the fuck?
Like,
Like
bro,
this
like we had a
pyramid
whole,
shit is starting to look weird. You know
bro.
what I'm saying? This whole Egypt pyramid
Mhm.
timeline. I
Yeah,
don't want to sound
nigga,
like a conspiracy theorist, but
bro,
hold
I
up,
read
man.
bro. I have a whole website. It's called Sacred Text. It got every single book you can think
No
of
shit.
every
Hold up.
bro. Let me see if I can find that bitch. Let me see something real quick. It's called. Hold on. Let me see. I still got this bitch. It's called www.sacred-text.com. So you put sacred, the symbol dash, text.com. It's just gonna pop up, bro. It's gonna show you everything from a scene to Masonic to everything, bro. Huh? It's called Sacred. Sacred text. I'll send it to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but bro, when you said about that Egypt shit, bro, nigga, it's a book, an old book, bro, first edition, bro, about like Freemasonry, but they even said, bro, that America was the original Egypt because a nigga said it. Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard about that nigga. What's that nigga that's locked up, bro? The conscious community at Rashad Jamal. You feel me?
Rashad Jamal sounds familiar.
He was the nigga, bro, that was talking about how black people got non-ether hell, how we live in like a different realm. That like, you know, this realm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The nigga that got locked up because the white boy shot his daddy, and the daddy was like, yeah, he got all this stuff from Rashad Jamal. That's why he got locked up, bro, because of that shit. Because
wait, the white boy shot his daddy?
It was like a white boy shot his daddy, or a black. It was something like that. It was like a black boy shot his dad. It was some shit like that. It was like I think he shot his stepdad. I just know that the dude, like the man that got shot, was white from the reports I seen. You feel me? And he said it was his son, and he was like, "Yeah, my son had been listening to this guy Rashad Jamal, and that's why the FBI basically like picked that nigga up and was like, yeah, you got to go to jail type shit." You know what I'm saying?
But not say to cause violence to anybody.
That's what I'm saying. But
now I've seen a lot of his stuff. A lot of this stuff is not new, even his stuff. But some of that stuff, when you go reptilians and all these different alien races and Nurabutu and the ice wall, once you go there,
like they was trying to, bro.
You gotta be there. You can't be halfway there. You gotta be there. You're not.
Nah, you can't.
And I'm not all the way there.
And and that was like, that's why, like, in a sense, some of the stuff they were saying about, again, Marcus Garvey, they would say like, shit, Marcus Garvey, that nigga just popped. They were saying like, shit, bro, just really popped up out of nowhere type shit. Like he was here at one point in his life, and then he just became this out of nowhere overnight type shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And so, they were saying like, shit, bro was, one of these, you feel me? So like, and they was just saying like, it was just like the same. It was just like the same shit with what's that nigga? That nigga that had that fucking coat in New Jersey. Yahweh Ben Yahweh. He was just like that nigga. Perfect example. Yahweh Ben Yahweh. Same type shit. Same shit, bro. So it's like, but like I said, like again, when it comes to that nigga Garvey, I don't really know too much shit about him. So Sean, you gonna have to lace us up. Oh, this.
Now I don't know all the facts, but I also seen that they said the evidence against Garvey was debatable. It wasn't solid enough to put him in jail, but they still put him in jail. And to add to that, Booker T and Du Bois, they sent out their people. They sent out letters to the government. They got with the government and said, you got to get Garvey for fraud, for mail fraud. So it was black people coming at him too. It was different black organizations coming at him, as well as J. Edgar. And J. Edgar actually was part black. His dad was a mulatto. And it was known, and he hid it because he was a known racist. And he hid the fact that he was part mulatto. He was part black.
Yeah.
So the hole gets deeper. You got self-hate rage against others.
Hey, G.
Damn, man. My boy was supposed to come through with the sack. God damn it. What you got right there?
Oh, you can't hear me?
Nah.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I'm trying to see if this.
You can hear me good?
Yeah. Nah, it ain't ready. Damn.
Hey, you can hear me, G?
Yeah, I heard you just now.
Hold up, G. Hold up, here I come.
All right.
Man, catch up. They must have heard. Got these niggas heard that out. Yo, yo. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm trying to y'all can talk. I'm trying to fix this screenshot. Give me 1 second.
Check shit out though. Universal Negro Improvement Community League. That's a tongue twister.
All right, let me see something. Hey, Jalen, you good? Hey, Jalen. The damn devil is busy.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
Hey,
Bluetooth pairing.
hey, G.
Yo.
If you said the Pac-Man ain't come,
Huh?
if you said the Pac-Man ain't come,
You said I was. You said what about a car?
I said, what you said? The Pac-Man ain't come.
Yeah. Nigga, I told that nigga ahead of time. Maybe I'm not meant to smoke, bro, because I haven't been smoking. That's gonna be my first time in like 5 months. Yeah, maybe I wasn't meant to break that fast.
Nah, hey, he go pull up. He go pull up before the stream over. Hey, can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you good now.
All right, so look, hey Jay, you there? All right, hey, I'm gonna start reading this letter real quick, G. You can hear me? All right. All right. Let me know when y'all can see the screen. What's up with it, boss?
Red skirt, no bird.
Hey, y'all can see the screen?
Yeah.
I'm about to start reading the letter.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this what Marcus Garvey sent to KKK, the KKK leader Ernest S. Smith.
Oh yeah, we
He
forgot about
said, hey, he said, dear Mr. Cox, I sent, hey, y'all mute y'all mic for me. Hey, he said, dear Mr. Cox, I sent you a telegram this morning, which I trust you have received. As stated therein, I have just completed reading the book White America. It is wonderful. From the white man's point of view, it is a masterpiece in history, ethnology, and general race literature. It should be in the hand of every intelligent white person, not only in America, but Europe, South, and Central America, as also in the hand of every intelligent Negro. I do not and cannot agree with much of the historical data in reference to the black man. As a Negro, I have opinions of my own, but I fully appreciate the fact that you have written from the white man's viewpoint, and in that I thoroughly agree and am in full sympathy. If I were of your race, I would have written with the same force and probably with prejudice. You have been as fair as anyone could expect under the circumstances. You have been much more liberal than the average writer or author. History, as you know, is largely doubtful and highly speculative. The points of vantage credited to the one race can be easily claimed by the other. Yet that is not a matter of dispute between us. The fact is that the modern Negro is lazy, good for nothing, slumberer. This is my conviction, arrived at by close and careful study and experience, and if something is not done for him, he will die as other unfit races have. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh,
all right. This nigga Marcus Garvey wrote this to KKK leader guy,
and he had
Mr. Ernest S. Cox.
That's crazy.
So, like I was saying, and as I was saying, bro, what was the difference from him, bro? Like, bro was literally a fucking, what you call them niggas with the Confederate flag? He was a Confederate flag nigga, just black. Everything was a Confederate flag shit. It was just black. It's all. He basically said it. It was a good book.
That nigga went all the way
left. And I see
left.
from your viewpoint, but he's also saying that, bro, I have the same viewpoint. It's just that it's a certain few things that I don't agree with. Like how he said that the black man is lazy. Let's keep it a fucking buck. Like, let's keep it a buck, bro. Like, he ain't really lied during them times, bro. But at the same time, how, you know what I'm saying? Like when the streets was already poisoned. You get what I'm saying? That's my whole
Man,
thing, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically all bro was like, bro, like, I'm on the same shit you on, I'm just black. You feel me?
facts,
Like, that's all it
facts.
was, bro. He like, yeah, I hear what you saying. I respect it. I'm gonna take a lot of key points out that shit. And that was, the Black Panther, bro, was really, really created to combat the KKK. That's what it was originally created for in the very beginning, bro. Because niggas got tired. You get what I'm saying? And that was their whole thing. And it's like, when you really pay attention, bro, them KKK niggas do not jack them trailer park niggas. They don't jack them confetti. Like, bro, they really don't jack them niggas like that, bro. If you're not coming up with this, with that color, that green paper, they're not jacking you. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying, bro, that when the Black Panthers got made, when these gangs got made, come on, bro, Hoover already fucking knew, like, shit, he gonna have this nigga Fred Hampton about to get Jeff Fort, Larry Hoover, all these other niggas and shit like that, and then boom, what the fuck can we do now? Not even our army can stand against these niggas. Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but all I heard from that fucking shit was like, bro, yeah, I hear you, but I'm a black Confederate flag ass nigga. You got me fucked up. Type shit. I'm gonna take a few shit that you said, but you got me fucked up. That's it. That's all I heard.
I heard the same shit
Big
pretty
Hold
Gullah
much.
on, wait a
Geechee.
minute. Is Gullah in that bitch? Gullah, hold on. I gotta get Gullah opinion on this
Big
shit.
Gullah Geechee.
I gotta get Gullah opinion on this shit.
What's cracking? What's the premise on this? What info we got on Garvey, man?
Hey,
Bro.
Gullah, I just read the letter that he wrote to Ernest S. Cox. Now, the highlighting point was when he said, "If I were your race, I would have written with the same force and probably with prejudice. You have been as fair as anyone could expect under the circumstances." He said, the fact is that the modern Negro is racist. The fact is the modern Negro is lazy, good for nothing, a slumber. So that's basically. I just got to read the first paragraph only.
Oh yeah, man. Shit, I ain't gonna call him no saint anyway. Cause shit, he talking all that shit, but he talking all that shit. But you know, if it wasn't for a gangster, his organization wouldn't even major. Cause you
Damn.
know, you ever heard of Casper Hallstein?
Come on, man. Everybody know that.
Yeah,
Let me.
Casper
I got
Hallstein.
to do my research now.
Yeah, look up Casper Hallstein. It's a wiki. He got a wiki. Look up Casper Hallstein. He was the New York gangster, but he was from the Caribbean originally too. But he was a New York gangster, so who ran the numbers. He was an actual rival. He was actual rival of Madam St. Clair. Bumpy Johnson boss. But he funded Garvey though. He funded his organization off of gangster money.
Goo. You there, Goo?
Yo,
You there, Goo?
yeah.
Go ahead and
I ain't know that.
run it, man. How you feel?
I ain't know that, Gula. That's interesting.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up right now. Do a real quick Google search and look up Casper Hallstein.
I'm about to look it up on my other phone when I get in there. When I get back in the house, doing my little.
Hey, Goo, how you feel about what Marcus Garvey wrote?
Okay.
That's wild. That's wild. That's
Not only
wild.
did he write to them, he also went and had a secret meetings with them. And when they found out, that was basically the end of them.
Yeah.
They found out that he had a meeting with them, and he wanted to, create two separate societies.
Bro. So let's talk about the two separate societies. Let's go ahead and talk about how the same society, bro, is exactly what these what these elite motherfuckers do. That was gonna be the society. We're gonna put the upper class black people somewhere here, and we're gonna leave the rest of y'all motherfuckers down here.
Yeah, man. I
Come on, bro.
follow.
Let's keep it.
I wouldn't follow Garvey anyway. It seemed like he was like, if I was in my mindset right now, you know what I'm saying? It sounded like he was trying to run some type of code. Like even that shit he talking about reunifying Africa and all that shit wasn't even possible, man.
Bro, Gullah.
He
Don't
wanted.
that shit sound like Yahweh ben Yahweh, Gullah?
Yeah.
You feel? Thank you, dog. Don't that shit sound like some Yahweh ben Yahweh shit, dog? Nigga pulling up in chariots and shit like he a god. Come on, G.
Yeah, he probably, man. If he did start some type of Africa shit, Africa probably would be on some Soviet shit or some motherfucker dictator.
Shit. Mm-hmm.
Man, they ain't been wanting us over there since Marcus Garvey. They ain't wanted us since Marcus Garvey. Liberia.
Shit, they ain't want us over there before then.
Fact.
Hey.
Haile Selassie wanted us though. He wanted us for fighting the Italians and shit. A lot of us did. Some of us did though. Some of the Tuskegee Airmen helped Haile Selassie, fight against the Italians and shit. But
yeah, they did.
what country it is though.
There's everything, man. There's always some bullshit behind everything, man. Supposedly, they say they was conquered by England. Some say they was conquered. Some say they wasn't conquered. But he was like, he got appointed by the Queen Elizabeth as a knight or some shit. I forget what it was.
Yeah, because he was over there. He was over there for because he was exiled. You know what I'm saying? When the Soviet type movement, you know what I'm saying, rose about. But that kind of backfired on him because Haile Selassie he sent a whole lot of people he sent a whole lot of his like kids in the country to school in Russia and shit in different countries in Europe. So a lot of them got picked up. A lot of them picked up on their Soviet type ideas and Marcus ideas. And they brought it back to Ethiopia. It was like, you know what I'm saying, he ain't finna be no king and shit. You know what I'm saying? He finna be absolute ruler. But it's all type of shit in them politics shit. You know what I'm saying? Willing and dealing. You know what I'm saying? Haile Selassie did some fucked up shit too. You know what I'm saying? Even to get into power and shit.
Yeah, man, it's a power struggle. Everything's a power struggle.
Hey man, I ain't gonna count though, man. You got to do some type of buffoonery to get the power. What nigga, straight up and down like an iron board, stand up guy that got all the power.
Show me one.
It ain't even a nigga got power like that, got views like us. Cause guess what? If they did have power, if it was one, yeah, the world would at least be 10% better on our end, at least 10.
Yeah. Man, I feel like we're in that new age though, man. We in that new age, man.
This nigga Marcus Garvey said, I read your book, White America, and I actually agree with it, nigga. That nigga said you should have actually been more racist. You should have actually been more prejudiced.
He said,
come on, bro.
All the white people and black people should read it. Ain't no fucking way.
It sounded like How to Make a Slave. He sounded like a How to Make a Slave type time ass nigga, man.
Hey, Jalen.
That boy born in
What's good?
Jalen, how you feel about that, man? Come on, man.
About what?
This nigga a preacher, Jalen.
Yeah. You over here
this nigga a preacher.
Who you talking about, Garvey?
Marcus Garvey.
Bro, what that mean? What that got to do? Nigga, have you not seen what the Catholic Church has done? Nigga, you think I give a damn about this nigga being a preacher? give a fuck. Shit, the fuck. I don't give a damn. These bro, it don't matter, bro. Bro, it don't matter, bro. And see, but one thing I get to that nigga though, that nigga was smart. You wanna know why? Because back in them times, guess who they gonna follow? They gonna follow the preacher. You see how they follow Malcolm X? You see how they follow Malcolm X whenever you seen the episode when he was with fucking Bumpy Johnson and shit, he was told the reverend, hey, let me speak at your congregation. You feel me? I know you seen that episode, and what happened? His shit went up. You seen what happened with Martin Luther? His shit went up. You feel me? Fred Hampton, where he going? To the congregations, bro. His shit went up. Come on, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that nigga was smart. Okay, yeah, this is how I'm gonna get these people. But like again, bro, you never know who's the wolf in sheep's clothing. You get what I'm saying? But I always told you, bro, all kinfolk, bro, all kinfolk ain't skin folk. You feel me? All kinfolk ain't skin folk, dog. You feel me? Nah.
Our skin folk
Whatever.
ain't kinfolk.
Hey, all skin for whatever, however the term go, it don't matter, bro. But you see how that shit is, bro. Niggas are only there for themselves, bro. He knew what he was doing, bro. Bro knew what he was doing. Yeah, I'm gonna take certain people, meaning the people who follow me. Yeah, I'm gonna take y'all to the top. But all you other niggas ain't believe in me, I'm gonna leave y'all to fight with the fucking wolves and bears and lions and shit. Like I don't give a fuck about y'all. Y'all just throw away meat. Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. You know it's bad when your own college professor that teaches Black History Month says that he don't want to hear shit about Marcus Garvey in his class. Come on, man. And I went to an HBCU, so you know it's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
Niggas say, yeah, that's bad.
Rambo, yeah.
What about Marcus Garvey, Professor? Shut your ass up.
Nah. Real talk. No, this is exactly what that nigga said when I brought that shit up. He said, bro, bro, I'm not about to talk about no fake ass king. He said, you want to talk about real king? Let's talk about Mansa Musa. And that's how I learned about the history of Mansa Musa. Like, I learned through that fucking question type shit.
That's
You feel me? Like, I learned through, I learned through that question. That's how I knew about the whole Moors. I knew how them niggas was ducking smoke, you know what I'm saying, from them niggas in West Africa. That's how I knew about all that shit from that one question, bro. And fuck the point, it was the first week, nigga, of that fucking course. You niggas say that I'm not about to talk about no fake ass king, bro. You want to know about real king, bro? I can give you a list, but we gonna talk about this nigga, the richest man ever, the first billionaire in the world at this time. So imagine how much this nigga money would be now.
Trillionaire.
Oh.
Shit,
nigga was passing out gold everywhere he went. He inflated
Man, that nigga was to come back today and step on this land, nigga. The entire economy gonna fucking drop. We ain't gonna be able to afford air in this bitch, bro. That nigga take a step on this bitch, bro. Like, come on, man. Oh shit.
I feel like it's one thing to feel like, you know what I'm saying, we lazy. It's one thing to feel like your people lazy. One thing to feel like your family lazy. It's another thing to tell a white man that. It's another thing for the white man to feel like that and you to say, you know what, I agree with you. Man, come on, bro.
Man, I feel like, man, shit, he's just an Uncle Ruckus ass nigga, man. Shit, man, we brainwashed as a whole, man. We could go for any goddamn thing as a whole, man. Like, for real. Fake ass man, nigga look just like the white Jesus will come right now.
Oh my God.
Goddamn footage. I mean, no special effects shit like the goddamn movies, and they see that shit like that, they gonna really believe that shit Jesus. They gonna kneel before that motherfucking fake ass goddamn goddamn white man.
And the nigga gonna be fake as hell, bro. Like, here's what's trippy, y'all, bro. It's crazy that you say that, bro. How the fuck do you follow the Bible, bro? Like, how the fuck you read the Bible but don't but don't follow the verses in the books and shit. Because didn't that motherfucker say somewhere in Revelation it was gonna be some false motherfuckers?
False prophets, false man. I
And
ain't
why?
gonna lie. I ain't really big on the Bible no more. But yeah, it said that something
I
like that.
bro, bro, look, I can only tell you about Exodus, Psalms, and Revelation, and a little bit of Genesis.
Yeah,
Other than that, I can't tell you nothing else.
yeah, man. I found out that was a whole bunch of bullshit.
BS, BS,
So
bro. Come
shit, I
on,
got
man.
damn right. Hey man, just I don't need. I just know how to answer the question with common. Ask me the question. I'm gonna answer with my common sense. I ain't got to give you no biblical term and all that. Y'all ain't even using the correct etymology when y'all
Not
even use the
even,
word. So
bro.
shit.
Bro. I hate when a racist motherfucker be on the news saying that we built this economy, we built this land, our Christian morals. Bitch, you don't even follow it.
Man, Christian morals, the morals of a faggot.
I almost dropped my phone, fam.
Man,
I'm
come
like,
on, man.
bro.
And guess what? Everybody, man, everybody in my family church. I'm talking about the head of shit, man. The head of the choir boy, head of the usher, head of the deacon, all the deacons, my uncles and great grand uncles and shit. Nigga, my daddy the preacher. Like, yeah, I come from this shit. My granddaddy was the preacher of the same church they go to now. Man,
Yeah,
man, shit, man. They kicked me out. They high when I walk in that door and we start
man,
talking about this
bro,
shit.
bro. Same, bro. Y'all ever heard of the that big church in Houston called the Church Wall Walls? It's one of the biggest mega churches, bro, in Houston, bro. It's called Church Wall Wall, somewhere in Cypress and shit, somewhere up there and shit. Nigga, I got kicked out that bitch nigga when I was in the 7th grade.
God.
What?
You
Hey,
ask, man.
man, black man, God, man.
This
Black
nigga,
man,
son.
God, man.
You said Batman died?
Black man, God.
Oh, nigga.
We gods, man. Our
Nah,
black
for real,
What
women
the
bro.
hell
God
they kick
got it.
you out for, Jay?
Huh?
You said we God.
Man, we gods, man.
I wouldn't say we God because when you say it's
No, I
God,
ain't say you ain't listen to what I'm saying. I said with an S, plural. It ain't no such thing as just one God because
Yeah,
God
it's
is
no,
not. It's
no.
never been.
I hear you
you
too. I
feel
hear
me?
you. I hear what you're saying, but too, I would say too, if we use that shit, God, shit, God, God, you know what I'm saying? I see what you're saying, like you know what I'm saying, for as a rep, you know what I'm saying, symbolically, but actually, God is the fucking white man too, because shit, God is fucking is Odin. That comes from some Germanic shit, Germanic mythology. Shit, I'd rather be Odudu wild, some shit from West Africa than some shit, you know what I'm saying? Than some
Mhm.
They
tribe
stole
shit.
Odin,
See, look,
Thor, and all that shit from African mythology.
Yeah.
Hey man, look, and when you
what I
say
get out
and
of
when
that.
you
My bad, go ahead.
oh go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Oh nah, I was just saying what I get out of God, what my interpretation of God just from doing my research over the years, like it just mean to me basically just means some worship. So shit, like you got a polo hat on. You feel me? Look like I can't really see, but look like a polo hat. Shit, that polo, that horse, that symbol on your hat is a god. Like people worship that shit.
Hell
You
yeah.
feel me? Like you are a
Mhm.
god. Shit, people worship you. You feel me? And you also could do the things that they describe that God could do. You feel me? You might not can't do it to the magnitude that they describe it, but you could do everything that they say God could do. You could create life. You could destroy life. You could make light. You could turn the light off. Shit,
Are you
like you
your
can
father's
do all
son?
this shit.
Are you not your father's son?
Shit, I don't know. I don't even
Yeah,
know how can I not be my father's son. How can I get here without being my
yeah. I'm
father's
my
son?
father. Yeah, I'm my
You feel
father's
me?
son. But here's
Hey
my thing
boy,
though. This
so
ve-
your father.
this vessel, this vessel, this vessel, this you know what I'm saying. This the son, but my soul, bro, has been around forever.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
soul is eternal. The in Hebrew, bro, God means power, bro. God means and what energy. What they tell you, bro, your soul is energy. Your soul is a link to the one being. You're just God, bro. In many of
We
different
ain't got no soul, Jalen. We ain't got no damn
Bro,
soul, Jalen.
Yeah, we don't got no soul. We got neuro synapse and shit. We don't got
bro, whatever you wanna call it, bro. Whatever you wanna call it, bro. I don't care. It's whatever. Back the same. But like I said, my thing
God,
is, bro.
God and Yahweh ain't even the same deity.
Hell no. And niggas don't even know that shit.
God, know what I'm saying? God come from some Nordic Germanic shit. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
Germanic
Yeah,
shit.
I'm about to say that
Even
like, yeah.
even before in the Bible, like God wasn't in it. Like remember the Bible was written in Latin for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
That's a white
God,
man shit, man.
yeah, God actually God wasn't even like the word God wasn't even put into the Bible until Germanic tribes were
That's the
converted
fuck up,
around
bitch.
like the 700 AD. You know what I'm saying? Before that, the Latin speakers they said Dios, which is the same derivative of Zeus or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when the Germanics, when they got hip to Christianity, they put their own logos or their own representation on the Christianity, which was God or Odin or Wednesday, Woden. Same reason we say Wednesday and shit. The same deity to represent Wednesday or the father of Thor. You know what I'm saying? Which is the father of most Germanic or Scandinavian mythology. They say they come from Woden or Goth, like even the same word we get Visigoth or Vandals and all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? You see when they name tribal names. The Ostrogoths, you know what I'm saying? God, you know what I'm saying? We come from God, the forger of
Hey,
men,
Gullah.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Gullah. Hey, everything, bro, that you learn, I need every single source, my nigga. Cause you be kicking some shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Jalen,
Hey,
nigga,
I
me
need every
too.
source emailed
Me
to me, my
too.
nigga. Real shit.
I can tell he be on
Hey,
his shit.
hey, bro, be on his shit.
Yeah,
It's like
do a quick. I can't. I'm on my phone, so I can't really share. But you could do a quick wiki search and look up
I got it
God.
right here.
Look up God the word and look up the etymology of that shit.
Shit, I'm gonna go look at this motherfucker.
Hey, girl, how you feel? How you feel about that Marcus Garvey shit?
Origin, Germanic, Old English.
Oh,
Then it goes to Dutch and also German forgot, related to Dutch God and German God.
damn.
That Garvey
Tough.
shit crazy, bro. That shit
Guden,
wild, right?
yeah, Guden, which is Odin, Guden.
Being supreme being, deity. Um, see, I don't be liking, I don't be liking this shit, man, cause they ain't gonna never give you like the real shit, man. They just
You
gonna give you
got,
some
you
shit.
got, you, bro. Honestly, dog, the really shit, you gotta go find them hoes. They not gonna put this shit on the internet. You really gotta go to these
You got
books, like these libraries and shit.
Yeah, you gotta hit them library.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
I subscribe to the West African deities. Odu, you know what I'm saying? Pharaoh, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? In Yame, you know what I'm saying?
Like, and you know, it's crazy, bro. Cause you the first nigga, bro, that I've heard that actually said that, bro. Cause when people be asking me, like, who I follow, bro, like, I'm a follower to Hootie, bro. Like, and cause like, I've looked too much into his shit, his way of life and shit, bro. So I feel you on that shit.
Hey, girl,
What's crack?
how you feel about Marcus Garvey being a sellout, man? You know, I ain't gonna cap, bro. Niggas be talking about that red, black, and green like it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's wild, man. He ain't even come up with that. He ain't even come up with that, bro. That shit was in Ethiopia before he came up. He copied this shit from Selassie and shit. You know what
oh
I'm
wait, so
saying?
you got the flag from him?
Yeah, the flag came from Ethiopia, bro. That
No,
was
I'm saying
already an African flag.
Marcus Garvey created the Jamaican flag.
No, that ain't the Jamaican flag. Jamaican flag is like an X with yellow, green, and black.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Saying,
talking about his organization flag?
yeah, his organization just took on the League of Nations flag from Africa and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we get it mixed. Like, a lot of people get it mixed up with Jamaica because the rosters, you know what I'm saying, they flag it up. You know what I'm saying? They a coat or whatever, and they looked at Garvey as like some type of prophet or some shit.
So how y'all feel about that prophet shit?
Some bullshit.
I want to know what goddamn Bob Marley had to say about Marcus Garvey.
Yeah, they looked at Garvey as a Moses. Shit. Only reason because of it because he said it's gonna be a king in the east. They could mean any damn thing, and they looked at Ali Selassie because he became like the next, king in Ethiopia and all that shit. But shit, it's gonna be a king in Ethiopia any damn way. Shit, if another king dies, it's gonna be a king. Shit, it's been Nagasis all the way to the fucking shit, Oxum and shit. The BC era, you know what I'm saying? It's always a Nagas, you know what I'm saying, emperor of Abyssinia and shit. But the people that had shit to do with us, them a totally different type of Africa.
But I feel like, man.
Damn, I'm learning shit, boy. The Rastas, they fuck with Marcus. He's a prophet to him.
Yeah. I used to be a roster back in the day. Till I woke the fuck up. Shit, that shit a cult.
Hey, me too. Me too.
That shit ain't no different. That shit, like, I thought it was cool in high school and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But
Because
them dreads and
the
shit.
lifestyle and the weed. You know, so I still live off certain principles of roster shit. But shit, that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's basically like a Caribbean Hebrew Israelite for real shit, truth be told. Cause that shit came out of Christians, like Christians created Rastafarianism. Like, you look at the early Rastas, they don't got dreads and shit. These niggas was suited up and shit, preachers. You know what I'm saying? They dreadlock shit came later after the coats and all that shit branched off and established.
I like how you said coach.
Cause that's exactly what it is.
But even though it is a cult, they have a lot of traditions in their shit that come from like Ashanti tradition, because that was the most of the people that was brought to Jamaica anyway. Ashanti, of course, a lot of people from the Congo and Igbo, but the Igbo and Ashanti presence was heavy. That was like the dominant people that was brought over there from West Africa to Jamaica.
And I ain't go cap, girl. It feel like I bet goof. Hey, girl, it feel like a lot of people not even privy to this nigga Marcus Garvey writing this letter. You know what I'm saying? Like, even one of my main partners, even one of my main niggas, he wasn't privy to this letter until I showed him today, and he was like, man, I don't even want to have that conversation. It's crazy, bro. It's like a shock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because a lot of people hold him up on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying?
Max, they treat that nigga like they treat that nigga how we treat Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and shit.
Exactly.
So
hey, Bo, have you ever heard about or what you heard about Marcus Garvey, Bo? Like, as far as like growing up type shit.
I ain't gonna care.
Oh, you talking about Goo?
I ain't really heard nothing about I ain't gonna cap, man. I ain't really heard nothing about that damn man until I started doing my own research and I started hearing motherfuckers talk about him, but they weren't really saying shit enough for me to go dig into him like that. Like, so when you seen what I had wrote you, I'm like, How you say like I don't even know I don't even know him like that to decide the dude talking about him. What buddy name is? But scamming for the school.
Yeah, Umar Johnson.
Yeah,
Umar Johnson.
yeah. Cause I used to like
Tell that nigga
Umar
bring
like
his ass
that.
in
Cause
here. Hey, tell him bring his
yeah,
ass in here.
yeah. I
Hey,
used to be fucked up by Umar. You feel me? I found out he was a scam. I'm like, man, all these niggas scams, man. I'm just gonna just start doing my own research, man. Fuck this shit.
Hey Sean, have you ever heard of a Garvey? You ever heard a Garvey speech before?
yeah.
Don't he sound like an old 1930s Garfield?
Nah, for real. They all sound the same, bro.
Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah, it'd be crazy and old dude Zed, it be Zed, motherfucker, Stoopies, Garfield, and motherfucker, Cedric, when they be going at it, that should be funny as hell.
Hey, and Revelation X, you heard him talk?
Yeah.
He sound just like Jed. I thought he was Jed. But yeah, man, how you feel about the Gullah, while I got you here, how you feel about that whole back to Africa movement that he was trying to do? Do you think that he was working with the white man?
Of course, shit. He had to. I mean, shit, motherfuckers, shit. Niggas ain't had no money like that to build no boats and shit. He had to have some type of funding or something. I mean, it was people with money. I mean, it was black people with money, but you know what I'm saying? It probably wouldn't. He probably didn't get a whole lot of supporters because a lot of motherfuckers was more so into Christianity. Or they weren't trying to leave and shit. They was happy where they was at, or comfortable where they was at. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel like with Umar Johnson, you feel me? Like that's the biggest Marcus Garvey supporter I ever seen. You feel me? That's probably why I know so much about Marcus Garvey. But with Umar Johnson pushing Marcus Garvey so much, do you think that nigga not know about this letter?
Man,
He
come
probably
on.
did. He probably didn't, man. Umar be fucking up so much information. That nigga said, Fidel Castro was Italian. On the Breakfast Club. I said, this nigga pseudoed up on the Breakfast Club.
With some simple shit.
Yeah, that motherfucker said he the prince of Pan-Africanism. He the prince of this shit.
Man, that nigga all the way out of line. I ain't gonna cap. And then I found out today that who that was that had a white wife. What I put on Facebook? Who that was? Hold on, man. Let me find it, man. We find out one of these niggas had a white wife that we be bigging up.
You said who did?
I'm about to find the post right now. I couldn't even remember who it was. Let me find out.
He be going ham on Facebook.
My motherfucking Lakers just blew game 2, man. That shit got me fucked up.
No.
Hey, you seen Reggie kill himself the other day? he thought he thought he had me. He thought I said, this dude finna kill himself. What?
What do you say, Gullah?
He ain't let me on the thing. Remember he was talking about the skin map with pseudo and shit. He went live on his own little channel. He let Ngozi up there.
Yeah. He ain't let you on.
He kept me on. He kept me in the backstage. And I tried to apologize to the nigga like on some real shit, but fuck his ass, nah shit.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie. I seen you try to apologize to him. I ain't gonna cap, Gullah. I think y'all agreeing with each other, and I ain't gonna say y'all. I think him and Unc agreeing with each other, and at the same time having two different conversations.
Yeah. And Reggie old out. He low key blackology, man. He low key with he want North Africa to be like motherfucking West African black so bad, you know. it just is what it is, bro. Like you can't get around that shit. Like motherfuckers been in them low UVs
What are you talking
as
about,
dark as
man?
no nigga. They ain't gonna be as dark as no nigga in West Africa, no shit. They gonna be a little lighter, a little moderate color. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about the Moroccos,
Hey, go
North
the
Africans.
Moroccans.
type shit. Damn, they ain't call no fall. Hey, Gullah.
What's crack? What's up?
Hey, you knew Sheikh Anta Diop had a white wife?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, he had a French wife. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. We be big enough. Sheikh Anta joke. Sheikh Anta Diop. Sheikh Anta joke. This nigga laying down with a
Yeah.
purple lady.
No, he wasn't even like he wasn't even like part of he wasn't even really part of the Pan African movement for real. He was part of a movement, a political movement for French, like African French countries. It's called the Negritude movement. It's like it's the French black version of Pan Africanism. So he had his own little agendas too and shit. Like a lot of people like he was on the science shit, but he had his own little agendas and shit. He was a little he got shut down on certain topics and shit by the other professionals.
Oh shit.
Benga,
I just feel like if we gonna
Benga
be
split out pseudo. I
oh,
don't
what
even
you say,
fuck with
Goop?
him. To Theophilo Benga, he's just straight out pseudo. You know? He said he on his
Follow
wiki
banger.
page. Yeah, when you look up critiques on his wiki page, it probably took it down. But it says pseudo pseudo linguistics.
Still follow banger, yeah. Hey, Goop, what's up with it?
What's up with it?
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I
this
was
nigga Gullah.
using the restroom, man, and I said I was reading some. I looked into that Bob Marley Garvey connection, man, and one of the songs that Bob Marley got is actually a quote of Marcus, and a lot of people don't know that's one of his big songs and one of his strong lyrics, but that's really Marcus Garvey lyric.
Oh yeah.
So
Bob Marley
they
known for
wrote,
that.
yeah, Bob Marley wrote with Marcus.
Yeah, Bob Marley known for that. Like even with Selassie, he took a whole Selassie speech and made a whole song off of it. That song War. That whole song is word for word Haile Selassie speech when he was going when he was talking to
Golly.
when he was talking to the what was that the European Union or whatever the what they call it, the United Nations. He
Yeah,
talked to the United Nations, asked for help, you know what I'm saying, so they could help him with dealing with the Italians and the fashions in his country and shit. He was like, this could happen to y'all too. We all the same type shit. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, man, shit.
Hey, I was gonna say, hey, Goo, Gullah, real good. Know what I'm saying? In ancient human history. Know what I'm saying? Ancient human migration. If you want to ask that nigga any questions, I'm talking about. Hey, this nigga Gullah is a goat. Know
Okay,
what I'm
human
saying? Like you can ask this
migration.
nigga
Make it
anything
make
about Africa.
sense. Make it make sense how they got more pyramids in America than any other place in the world. Matter of fact, combined, there's more pyramids in America than anywhere
them ain't true.
combined.
Them ain't true pyramids though. They're like step pyramids. And then two, they function. They function. They function is used a whole different for a whole different cause than the ones in Egypt. But then too, you know what I'm saying? When like for building structures, it probably was a whole lot of shit that was built and shit. But a lot of like you have like those type of triangular structures, those are easily withheld for a long time. Like mounds and all that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But humans been doing that like for a long time. Like you can find old tumuli and you know what I'm saying, all throughout the Green Sahara, the Sahara, you know what I'm saying, all throughout North Africa and shit. You know what I'm saying? You find it all over the place. That's just what humans did.
Okay, so You know the biggest pyramids in America, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but ain't no true. It ain't like a true pyramid though. It's like more like a step pyramid.
Yeah, the one in South America,
Yeah.
the Aztec type jump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talking about Peru.
Yeah. In Peru. Yeah.
Okay. Now that's also the oldest pyramid.
How
They
old?
say,
How old is it?
well, there's different. Actually, they got different themes if you
God
look
damn,
online.
Goo, you I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let
But
Gully get.
they say 8,000. Some people say 8,000 years in China. Then they say they got the oldest pyramid in Egypt, which is like it's like a step pyramid kind of, but big block steps, big steps. But you can't step on it, it's big as fuck. But I was looking into it, and they got the step pyramids in Africa too. They got the mounds, they got that everywhere. But if you actually count all that together, there's more in America. So that was just something I've been having a question about.
No,
Another,
that's cap about the one in America. The one in America was actually built 1000 BC, and the one in Egypt was built like 24 some hundred BC. So the ones in Egypt are actually older.
okay, so the ones in Egypt older.
Yeah, the ones in Egypt are older.
Okay, what about the Thoth tablets?
You said the what?
The Thoth tablets.
Sauce tablets.
Thoth? You know who Thoth is?
Who? Tahuti?
I don't know if that's another name for him. He's like the abyss.
He's a what? Wait,
He's
where you
depicted
from?
as the abyss. The abyss.
He's the Ibis. Talking about the Ibis bird, the Ibis bird head. Yeah, that's Tahuti.
That's Tahuti. Yeah,
Yeah,
Thoth.
yeah.
Well, Thoth is basically thought, understanding, knowledge. And
Yeah, he represent like writing shit down, and you know what I'm saying, and the hieroglyphs. It's a deity that personifies that, you know what I'm saying, scriptures, writing and shit, and thoughts and shit like that.
Wait, what I missed?
Everything of Egyptology, all that shit. But
Yeah, I know. Who was he just talking about?
it's supposed to be they found the tablets in America.
Nah, that ain't true, bro. That's pseudo archaeology, my dude.
What you mean pseudo?
It's
Not
fake.
real.
Nah.
So the tablet of Thoth is not real. The emerald tablets.
Nah, that ain't real, bro. Not nothing found no Americas.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I heard a lot of pseudo archaeology, like motherfuckers saying the some type of mummies in the Grand Canyon and all that crazy shit. Egyptian boats definitely. If West African boats wouldn't survive no Atlantic coast, no Atlantic travels, motherfucking Egyptian boats definitely wouldn't. A lot of their boats was symbolic anyway. The boats they actually used on the Nile was like reed boats and shit, like built for like rivers.
Yeah, you don't
That's
need no big ass ship on a fucking river.
Nah. They had some big boats, but they all river boats. They ain't had no like boats that can, circumnavigate oceans.
I have a question. So what makes the Emerald tablets not real?
That's what I'm about to look that up. I gotta find my sources.
Hey, he said in America they haven't found emerald tablets in America. Jalen, you just coming on. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was asking.
Because I'm looking that shit up now. That shit is real.
Because from the research that I've done and everything, it's been said it's been real. Just like the Ark of Covenant was proven to be real when the scientists
No, they
created.
Hold on. The Ark of Covenant. You said what?
That definitely ain't real. That's all
The Ark,
mythology.
the Ark of Covenant is supposed to be real, and they say that it was on YouTube because I seen the video before it got taken down. But it was a professor. You maybe can still find it if you look it up. But it
What's
was
his
a
name?
It's
professor
somewhere
that
in
basically,
America.
yeah,
What's
somewhere
his
in
name?
America, hold on.
I seen that shit.
Nah, bro. Anybody, motherfucker can just build some shit and say this the Ark of Covenant, dog. Like that ain't.
Yeah, we gotta understand this.
They ain't show that shit.
First off, they ain't gonna show the Ark of Covenant.
I
Cause it
mean, of
ain't
course
real.
not, bro. I mean,
The
it
the
could
Ark of
either
Covenant.
it's either this. It's either because it's not real or the.
Moses
I
ain't even
mean,
Oh,
Moses
it's
ain't
real.
Moses
no,
ain't
It's
even
either real or it ain't
Moses was
real.
never real, nigga. Akhenaten is real. Moses is not real.
yeah, Akhenaten real, yeah, but Moses ain't even
Akhenaten
real.
real. You know what I'm saying?
You said
And a lot
Aka
of them
who?
Akhenaten,
Aka.
Amenhotep the fourth.
Now, when you take the Bible, you got to think of it like this. They took the scriptures that was on paper and scrolls. It was the Old Testament. They took that and then they had the books, they had the scripts. Then the new age came with Jesus and all that shit, and they made a whole new book. They made a whole new testament.
But even the Old
And
Testament come from the Old Testament come from stories from Mesopotamia and Egypt, from old shit, older than that. They just formed it and made it into some Jewish shit, some Hebrew shit.
yeah,
So
I've looked into that, but not all of that is accurate because it don't all. Even some of the stories from you got Horus and his mother fucking and creating
Yeah, the Greek mythology.
and all this shit.
yeah, that's Egypt, that's
And
Egyptian
that's
shit.
like sun god because he's the mother's son and he's fucking her and creating a god. So
Yeah,
I
but that's
understand some of that stuff, but a lot of that, it can be debatable.
what you mean debatable.
There's links close together, but it's not foolproof. Not everything.
No, they just put their own twist to it. It's like it's stories other than that. Egypt had more than one story about Heru, Aset and all that.
Yeah.
They had multiple different stories. They ain't had just one story. And then you got stories, you got other stuff that the Egyptians, I mean not the Egyptians, but the Hebrews or the I ain't even calling Hebrew. I'm gonna say people from Yehuda or whatever or Judah. They got stuff from Mesopotamia for the longest, some of the people from Jerusalem or the early Jews, they was under the yoke of Babylon. Like they was the scribes and shit for Babylonians and shit. So you ain't think all them papers and shit from other cultures was passing their way. You know what I'm saying? So they had to write their own story up, make it seem like they, you know what I'm saying, they was more than that, more extravagant than they really was. Cause when you go into the archaeology, they weren't shit. They were just some little, you know what I'm saying, pastorless people living in the hill country and shit. And then too, just like a lot of people even back then, they wrote propaganda stories just to overthrow other people, just like even the Capra Nagas in Ethiopia. That whole book was just written just to overthrow the Zagwe dynasty and discredit them. It was written by the Solomonic dynasty, which actually ain't even the Solomonic dynasty for real. It actually was started with Yakuno. You know what I'm saying? He was the first Solomonic king in the 12th century AD. They said they just say they the descendants of Solomon just to get themselves you know what I'm saying, legitimacy, because they all of them was Christians, so they believe them stories just said legitimacy.
So do you think Solomon?
Nah, Solomon ain't real. It's a story. Solomon was personified. Solomon actually is Shumanu, which is a Assyrian deity. David is Hadad, which is another Canaanite deity, which just means the beloved. They just made it into a person and wrote it in a story like he was a real person. It actually was a deity before he was a person.
Okay, what do you say to a person who says you lying? Because
You can look it up.
it,
You can look all this stuff I'm talking about.
this book right here, it brings. There's nothing you could say because I've seen it with my own eyes. I've witnessed. God's power.
Okay, Mr. Christian.
Yeah, I don't believe that's what a lot of people in Coach say anyway.
Hey,
Nah.
man.
People of Scientology say they seen some dude named Z come down from a spaceship.
I can't grow up as a Christian,
He might have did, man.
and I've seen miraculous things happen. So I know there's
Hey,
a higher.
Goose.
I know there's a higher.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
Well, why you didn't catch none of these miraculous things on camera? You'll be rich right now because you'll overthrow science.
So
Hey,
I'm the only one.
Goose playing, man. Goose playing.
I'm the only one.
So good. You don't feel like some things can't be explained by science?
Some things can't be explained by science.
Yeah. I'm just asking. I'm a wild person.
There's definitely many things that they don't even got space right. The fucking sun blew up. A piece of the sun broke, and they're like, "Oh my god!" A piece
What you
of the
talking about,
sun.
bro?
I don't believe in science like talking about it, bro. Not all the way.
Ain't no sun blew up.
Now in the
Did you
future,
say?
It started
Hey, did
went
Goose
out.
say the sun blew up?
a piece of the sun broke, dog. Go look at it.
Oh shit! I don't know about that, motherfucker.
A piece of
Yeah,
the sun
bro. You know how fucked up the solar system would be if the sun fucking blew up, bro. We'll be out of here, bro.
That little piece probably would have knocked our ass out of orbit.
Yeah, boy, you would have shit. We all have fucking radioactive cancer and all type of shit.
Man, how y'all feel about the Samaritans, man?
Who the Samaritans or the Sumerians?
The Sumerians.
What about them?
But like, you feel like they were the first known civilization?
Nah, they weren't the first civilization. It depends on what you call it. That like calling a civilization just by having like built structures and shit like that. That's like a kind of like a racist type of viewpoint anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can look at the Khoisan people and say that's the Khoisan civilizations. They hunter gatherers and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey,
You can
good
look at
question, Bo.
an anthill is a civilization.
Yeah.
Hey, good question, Bo. Good question.
Yeah, it is a good question, but a lot of people do assume that. But far as like the Neolithic Revolution and shit like that, like Egypt and Mesopotamia, that shit kind of like sparked up, for a lot of stuff did, like early. But
So
even before then, you got Göbekli Tepe in Turkey. You had structures in there. Them was hunter gatherers, building them structures.
so those structures were before the Mesopotamian structure.
Yeah, look up Göbekli Tepe. They was like semi nomadic people. Like, they'll settle in an area at a certain point in time and move out and hunt, whatever. They were still hunter gatherers, but they did that part like early. Probably, you know what I'm saying? But most likely like some descendants of the Natufians, if you ever heard of the Natufian population or the culture.
Shit, man, I got down here a whole bunch of new shit. I like this type of time.
Bro, this West African 10, this Africa 101 with my boy Gullah.
Well, I see. He spent that shit
up?
Nah, bro,
fluid.
knowledgeable. Yo, for sure. Yeah, bro, knowledgeable as fuck.
Yeah, hey, Chris Eric got a new book coming out on June 20. I'm getting that.
What's it called?
It's called Ancient Africa. What is it called? Something. Hold on, let me look.
Hey, Gullah. what's your outlook on the Dogons, the Dogon tribe?
Well, like with them in astrology.
Yeah, basically, bro, because we talk about a tribe, bro, that you would think that wouldn't know certain shit about astrology.
I mean,
You know,
that ain't really no big thing because people always like, ancient time, people always look to the stars and stuff and use it, like even in agriculture.
but but my thing is that how did they get the entire series A and series B, like that whole entire like diagram
That
way
thing,
before?
people don't even know if that's even true. Some people say, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people, like a lot of like scientists and people like that actually visited Dogon like a long time, so they could have got it from
Hmm.
them. You know what I'm saying, from modern period, or just so, you know what I'm saying, from a long time ago. Maybe the star system was visible at one point in time. There's no stars and constellations move, so maybe that was visible at one point in time, and then like back in the ancient times, it wasn't no like no what you call it like light, what they call it, light noise and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't no cities and stuff like that, so you could see the skies clear at nighttime.
So how you
Like,
feel about extraterrestrials?
no, I don't believe no extraterrestrials ever came to Earth. If they
So you
did, if they did, they'd probably die instantly because they not equipped to be here. Like everything on this planet you see now is evolved and developed on this particular planet. You ever seen that? It's a movie, but you ever seen that movie War of the Worlds?
uh
When with
I seen
Tom
when
Cruise?
Mars attacks though, when they take the little when they
No,
bust
no.
their little thing and they die.
Yeah, like on World of Worlds, I like the concept they came up with, right? On the movie. When the aliens they came and attack or whatever, but they end up dying from the common cold. You know what I'm saying? Because they wasn't developed or adapted to this planet. Oxygen is actually toxic. And living things on this planet actually develop mutations and like mutations and adaptation to actually breathe in oxygen.
That's believable. But me personally, when it comes to them extraterrestrials, it's like with me, it's no way around them. Cause it's like, man, okay, we could say this, we could say that, but let's first of all use our common sense. Ain't no way in hell we the only people in this universe
Not,
that
and I
ever
ain't
been
saying
in
that.
this
I ain't
universe.
saying
Now
that.
I ain't saying like as
That's a
us on
possibility.
Earth.
That's a
I mean,
possibility. But like how they do in the movies, they probably look nothing like us because everything on this planet evolved and developed
Hmm.
through natural selection, what was necessary, and through the trials and tribulations of what was going on this planet. Period. So whatever them extraterrestrials will look like or life will look like, they probably wouldn't do it. Right?
only,
They'll look like something whole totally different. They wouldn't probably know what an
only,
arm, leg, none of this shit was. Appendages probably look totally different because whatever they needed for that planet to develop and live and survive, what was necessary, what they would probably look like. If you
so how
shit,
you,
if
how
you go to if you go to a different planet to find germs or some type of microorganism, that's you know what I'm saying, that's life.
that's life. But what I about to say, so how you feel about you ever? I know you very knowledgeable. So how you feel about the Roswell crash? I know you don't heard of that.
I think that's all cap, man. I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you know what I'm saying? They talking about UFO, like that explains it right there. Like they say, oh, it's a UFO. How you know it's a UFO if you just said it's an unidentified flying object? How you know what it is if it's unidentified? It
That's
could be
what a
some type that
UFO
shit.
is, an
I don't know. That could
unidentified
be some
object.
type of military. That could just be some type of military equipment that we ain't hip to. True, just like these smartphones. This shit been out in the military and all that shit way before the public get it. So all that shit, all that fly shit, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
they
saying? The
40
military takes
for
off.
every year of technology. They 44 years ahead, 44 to 60 years ahead.
Yeah, yeah. And the UFO
But I ain't gonna
shit,
count though.
shit, not to be a conspiracy shit. UFOs and shit could just be, It's just some type of cover up just to keep the eyes away from what the military really doing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the top secret shit.
Only reason I'm big on that shit, man, cause I already know, man. Goddamn, man. Just do. Well, you probably done did the research on it, but just look at how shit evolved after the Roswell crash. You feel me? Like we got computers and man, it's so much shit. Like we as a people in the economic system, we developed so quickly and rapidly. Like that shit didn't even make no sense.
I mean, I can't say that. I mean, we got the whole industrial revolution to even bring forth what we got going on now, and that was quick.
What by what?
The industrial revolution.
What year it was? Or like it is current? Like you talking about currently?
Yeah, industrial revolution is like a time period, right? Like what the 1900s. You know what I'm saying? People start building like factories and shit like that to make shit come out faster. People actually working together.
Oh
Humans
nah,
live.
this shit, but
Humans.
listen, but this shit was way different from that. Listen, it's just like okay.
But you got to
I'm gonna
realize
give an example. I'm gonna
it
give
evolves.
a example like okay, we farmers now. We got to kill our cows and shit. We got to butcher them ourselves. We got to process the meat ourselves and all that shit. Okay, bam. Now we find out how to make a machine to do this shit. Now we doing this shit a little bit faster. You feel me? But the way that shit happened, it was like, okay, we already got these type things. But now, okay, we ain't never had a computer. Now we got a computer this year. We don't even know nothing about a computer. Now we got a computer this year. We don't know shit about a bulletproof vest. Now we got a bulletproof vest this year. Like,
It's been computers out, bro. Like computers was big as hell. It would fill up a whole damn room one point in time. It's like
yeah,
computers in the beginning it was all about just sharing information and what I'm
yeah.
saying, data and shit like that. Like computers and shit been in the military even way before we even got the computers that we can get in our homes.
Oh yeah, I already know that. We were real late to computers as a society. Yo, them big ass computers, them bitches used to look like damn time machines or some shit.
Yeah.
Man, we didn't win all the way around the world. What's up, Jonah?
I see. We went to Egypt, Liberia, Morocco, South America, Jamaica.
Back to America.
Back
Hey,
to
Jonah.
America.
Hey, Jonah, you still a Muslim?
I was never fully a Muslim. It was just the terminology, and it was some of the teachings. Because I had a lot of Muslim friends growing up, real Muslim friends. Then I was locked up with fake Muslims.
Jail Muslim.
Got a granddaddy that was a Muslim. In Ngozi a Muslim by tradition. Even though he's scientific, he a Muslim just based on tradition because how his upbringing. Because his daddy was he was a vice lord back in the day, leader.
Yeah, and goes he be rolling his tongue and shit with his words. That's how I know he be reading that Quran.
Yeah, that's a Chicago shit though. Niggas from Chicago, they own that Muslim shit anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what
Hey,
Frank
Lil Durk a
they.
Muslim, man. Get your ass on, man.
That's a Chicago shit, especially West Side Chicago. A lot of the gangs in there, a lot of the gangs from Chicago are Muslims, like especially Vice Lords, and you got the Stones and shit. You got actually town there called Motown in Chicago. I'm originally from
The
St. Louis.
moles.
Yeah, I'm originally from St. Louis. St. Louis only 6 hours away from Chicago. Like I got family in Chicago too.
All right, big boy chopper, fuck with me, boss.
All y'all from Texas?
I'm from Texas,
Yeah.
PA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved here about 4 years ago. I'm 4 years in.
I'm from the DMV and Texas. Where'd you move from?
St. Louis.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the other dude talking.
Yeah, that motherfucker St. Louis wide. That shit wider than fucking Chicago. That shit right now the most dangerous city than fucking.
I know them.
Man,
Oh,
I went out there one time with some friends from my college, bro. With them niggas. I told them niggas I would never go back. Straight up. Hey, bro, but I mean, I was so fucking pissed, bro, because I'm a college. I don't got shit on me. I don't got shit on me, bro. Like, bro, you gotta think, like, bro, I had never been in the shootout. You know what I'm saying? I've heard bullets fly, but I've never been in the, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I'm like, oh man. I said, man, fuck, bro. I said, I gotta give me a truck. But on top of that, I'm never coming back to this motherfucker, bro. Like, never. That shit was dangerous. And I was over there by Missouri, like, I was fucking with a chick from Missouri University, bro. But yeah, I was in St. Louis though, like, never again.
Oh
Never
yeah.
again.
Oh yeah.
Never again.
Cause Mizzou, that's like a couple of hours out of the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
like Columbia, wherever. But you go to actually St. Louis, shit. That shit like one, like, it's smaller than Chicago, so that shit like one big South Side Chicago with a downtown in a motherfucking county, like
Bro.
somewhat suburb where niggas get it in that area too.
Nah. It's like, bro, like that shit sound like how it is from where I'm from, bro. Like, I'm from Lamar, Texas, bro. Like, I'm down in G County. You can look it up, bro. You type in Lamar, Texas, bro, murder capital, you gonna see that bitch pop up for like 2 years in a row. And the bitch
Wow.
so small because it's only like 12, like it's only like 14,000 motherfuckers in here. And this shit just increased like this year. Because when I moved back, this bitch was 8,000. So you can only understand you run into the same nigga at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm, you
man.
know, like, bro, I was at my cousin's house, bro. Like, I had moved in, bro. He needed help with bills and shit. So we basically like in a trap. You know what I'm saying? Like, we in the dead smack dead, like trenches type shit, bro. Boondocks. Me and my girl laying up, bro. Nigga get the dumping. You know what I'm saying? 2 niggas run by my fucking window, bro. Niggas like in agony, like some niggas screaming in agony, nigga, like next to my fucking window.
Damn.
What happened, Sean? Hey, I hit the nigga Sean up. Sean was like, you in spring? Yes, I am. Hey, it was just like that. Yes, I am. Nah, bro, I'm not fucking with that shit.
Man.
Now I'm in the
that's
country. Like I'm in the country now. Like, I ain't, man, look, I'm out the way.
Yeah, that's how I feel. And usually I'm out the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody for real. I'm cool. Shit. I don't gotta be, pulled into no bullshit. Shit, that's like shit, motherfucker. Ice Cube got a whole song about St. Louis, motherfuckers. Summer vacation, and then then DJ Quick. You know what I'm saying? Just like Compton, he mentioned St. Louis and them.
Yeah, see, nah, y'all niggas treacherous out there. And then y'all drill music ain't nothing better. That shit's so disrespectful.
Yeah, that
Hey,
shit.
I was like, man, who is
Yeah,
he?
our music wild. They call it high speed because we known for high speed chases and shit too.
Yeah, man,
But,
y'all
like, that shit wild. Like
crazy.
my
Oh,
little
man.
cousin and my little brother, they like one of the biggest. My little brother actually got one of the most disrespectful songs in St. Louis. Like, he dissing everybody.
Oh, no.
It's crazy. But like my cousins and all that, they, you know what I'm saying, that the rap scene, like, ever heard of 30D Grammy?
30D Grammy? Nah.
Yeah, that's my little
Hold
homie.
on, wait a minute. Did that?
Yeah, I heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my little homie. He from my home. He from my same zone.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, y'all niggas do. Y'all niggas do got zones. Y'all niggas do got zones. Oh man, bro.
No, I ain't really
That goddamn name 30. That goddamn name 30 Deep Grammy sound like some
Come on, bro.
shit I don't want to be around.
These wildcats, man. These wild characters with these names, man.
Sean, bro. Bro, you think these Houston little niggas bad? Boy.
Man, yeah, them niggas in St. Louis crazy,
Sean, these are 10, 11-year-olds, Sean. These are 10, 11-year-old niggas, bro. No.
But a whole AR, whole AR and a Glock.
Hey, my girl. Hey, one of my girls from St. Louis. Hey, one of my girls from St. Louis. She was telling me.
The girls dangerous too. Girls be thumping up in the loop. Real.
Hell nah.
You ain't lying. Hey man, we about to get up out of here, man. All y'all know what I'm saying. We're gonna get some closing statements. Starting with my boy Goo, know what I'm saying? Talk
Yeah,
to us, man.
man.
We about to get up out of here.
Yeah,
Appreciate you for
good
having me.
building with y'all, man.
Wave God, man. You already know, man. Every time we hop on, I learn something. That's the goal. Learn something. Congregate with each other. Build together, man. Appreciate you having me, guys. I'm gonna get with y'all.
What's up, Big J?
Man, bro, always a pleasure being on the podcast, man. Always a pleasure, you know what I'm saying, building. Man, y'all boys be safe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when the next shit that bro gonna pull out, you know what I'm saying? But y'all be ready. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, we gotta politic more. This shit really for the culture type shit.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. But yeah, it was good building with y'all brothers, man. You know what I'm saying, coming from all different perspectives and shit. I like that. You know what I'm saying? We all can learn and build off each other. And yeah, man, I might go live tomorrow night on my channel, Gullah Jabiri, Al Jaheed's podcast.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what I
gonna be
mean.
tuned in.
That's what I mean to tell you. Hey,
We're
Gilla,
gonna be in that
I
bitch.
subscribe, bro. When bro sent me your information, I subscribe to your stuff, bro. You got some, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to more. You feel me?
Oh
Looking
yeah.
forward to more.
Yeah,
Hey,
I had stopped for a minute because I had this job. I had to work a lot of hours and shit. So I'm back on it now. Like I'm a little freed up now.
I feel you. But when you get all the sources, bro, man, put them in an email, bro. Shoot them hoes to me, bro. Like
All right,
Sean
bet.
tell you, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, way God tell, bro, I read, bro. Like, bro, I got so much fucking books, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got so much shit.
Bet.
Hey Gullah, put your YouTube channel in the back chat. Goo wants your YouTube channel. You heard me, Gullah?
Yeah, I'm putting it in there right now. I'm putting the name in there right now.
Bet I'm gonna add you, follow you on. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Matter of fact, I'm finna look up one of my shows and put the link in there. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, man. I've been meaning to do some TikToks because that's really, man. TikTok is gonna blow. If you do some TikToks and you really doing something, that shit'll blow, bro. I got like 3, 4 people I went to school with. They blew up. You know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy. Off of nothing. Not even talking about shit. So if you talking about some shit, like we be trying to, you know, be on that knowledge, shit.
We're gonna get you on some science, bro.
I,
We're gonna get you on some pseudo killer. We're gonna get you on that pseudo killer shit.
Put my boy in that Discord. Hey Goo, you got that
have you
hey
heard of
Goo
Morris
looking
Latin Minor or Morris Latin Major?
You said what now?
Morris Latin Minor or Morris Latin Major? I forget which one it is. But supposedly, Morris created Latin, not Europe, not Europeans.
Nah, that ain't true, bro. Latin come from Indo-European language family, bro. There was a whole Latin language called Latin. The closest language to Latin is Celtic, like the proto languages. That like
Okay, okay,
Celtic language and Latin branched off from each other.
okay.
Yeah, it come from Indo-European languages. All Indo-European languages are like related. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of like central steeps of Central Asia. Even the Hindu, Iranian, Indo-Iranian, Greek, Armenian, the what else language? It's a lot of different Indo-European languages, but they are related though. They come from the Indo-European expansions or the Yemenis.
Hey, Goo, you got that link in the back chat?
Yeah, I'm actually going on. I'm putting it in manually because it had to log me in, so I had to go on my actual YouTube. I'm trying to put his thing in now. GBERE.
Now I ain't gonna lie to you too. Now, but if you mean that like Arabic influenced Spanish, that's true. You know what I'm saying? Like it influenced certain modern Spanish because of the the presence of the Amazigh people that was in Al-Andalus, the Arabs and the Berbers and people that was in Al-Andalus. They influenced modern day Spanish or the Catalan language that formed into Spanish later on.
And I'm gonna send you a link that Gullah did on my show about like 2 weeks ago on the Moors. I'm gonna send that to you, Goo, because I know you probably ain't check that out.
All right.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh, that's why I had to update my shit.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Good shit, Gullah.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you that Moors. I'm gonna send you that Moors. You got it. Keep going.
Yeah, buddy.
You got the YouTube channel?
Not send it to Facebook. I'll get it.
All right, I'm gonna send it to you on Facebook, man. We about to get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
All right,
man. I'm gonna see y'all niggas next time.
Bet.
Hey, we on Gullah channel tomorrow, right, Gullah?
Yeah, bet. I'm finishing up. I'm finishing up on Nubia. I had to finish it up. Pan African James kind of threw me off on my last show, so I got to get back to the information. I'm really trying to get in.
I'm gonna check your site out.
Oh my bad. You got it, Goo. What you saying?
Oh my bad, bro. I was saying I'm gonna check your site out, Gullah.
I bet, bro.
All right, bro.
All right. I'm gonna see y'all next time. See y'all tomorrow.
All right, peace.
All right, peace.